you. This is the board meeting of January 17th, 2019. It is now 4:34. We will begin roll call.
President Cortese?
Here.
President Nguyen?
Vice President Nguyen?
Vice President Nguyen?
Here.
Clerk Lay?
Here.
Member Herrera?
Here.
Member Chavez?
Okay.
Here.
We do have one member of the audience who wishes to speak before we recess the meeting to closed session. So I would like to call Ram Munoz.
Is it on? Oh. Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate this. As I said, I work at YWCA Silicon Valley, and we currently have an MOU with 3 of your schools, Oak Grove, Piedmont, and Andrew Hill. And we've been since, I want to make sure I have my year right, since 2019 have been operating a club that we call Strength. And this club is to push forward our mission of eliminating racism and empowering women. And we're educating students about gender-based violence and healthy relationships. And that's what we've been doing since 2019. But recently, thanks to your students advocating for themselves, we decided that we wanted to update and change our curriculum. So I wanted to come to you and just inform you that we're changing our curriculum. We have the MOU, I believe it's still, I have copies of it. It's still in line with what we've agreed upon, but we as an agency thought it would be only fair to let you know what we're shifting into. And so to give you a little bit of an update, we're shifting into a curriculum called Bringing in the Bystander. And what that means and why we were drawn to it was for multiple reasons. One, for the last couple of years, we've been teaching our youth about, like I said, gender-based violence and how to kind of look at those gender norms and how to step forward and out of those gender norms when necessary to be a part of a healthy relationship and advocate for your friends. So why we're switching it is because it was called My Strength and Our Strength. Those were gendered groups. And your students came up to us and said, I don't think that's fair. Right? I don't want to be in a boys-only room, a girls-only room. We need to have these conversations together. What if my pronouns don't identify in that? So they advocated for themselves, and when it was time to change up our grant with the California Department of Public Health, we looked into other curriculums. So the curriculum we've landed on is Bringing in the Bystander. And the way I like to advertise it to the youth is that we're taking all of that previous knowledge and we're talking to them about how to step up. We're looking at gender-based violence, relationship violence is a community issue. It's not just a perpetrator and a survivor, it's us as a community and what we can do to step forward. So we're giving our students more tools to call out when they see things that are going wrong or to take note in their own relationships. So like I said, I wanted to update you on what we're doing. So the curriculum is different. We've had some staffing changes, and I've happily brought the objectives for the new curriculum, the new staff's contact information, and we thought it was fair that you know that things were shifting at the 3 schools.
Thank you so much for your comments, and the board is probably, as you know, not able to respond to items that are not on the agenda. And we have our Associate Superintendent of Instruction here, and he will follow up if there's any concerns about the MOU or anything like that. So thank you for coming and just updating us.
Yeah, okay, that's exciting. Does it help if I leave my card if something comes up? Okay, perfect. I will do that. Okay. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for letting me talk to you now. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, and I don't see anybody else in the audience who wants to speak, and so we will now recess to closed session.